So how do we make the best use of conditionals? Well, the first thing we can do is use a conditional operator. Not required, but it requires three expressions started with a question mark and a colon, and uses an abbreviated version of the if-else statement. You're never required to use it. The syntax is test expression, question, true result, and false result. A Boolean expression is evaluated as true if true or false, and if the value of the tested expression is true, the entire conditional expression takes on the value of the expression following the question mark. If the value is false, the entire expression takes on the value of the false result. An advantage is the conciseness of the statement. So I want to jump in and look at this conditional operator right away in code. So after modifying the simple decision program, I want to show you what's going on. So we have a simple decision, and everything's the same except when I get to the else condition. I created a function that just asks the user if there's a cake. So is there a cake? If you say yes, then there is a cake, and it comes here. If the result of is cake is true, it's going to say is cake. If it's false, it's going to say don't eat something. The idea is if you're not hungry, but there's cake, cake never adds any calories. So you just eat it anyway. All right, so this is that ternary operator. Let's go ahead or conditional operator. And you can see it acts like an if-else statement, right? I'm asking if it is cake, then assign this value to result, else don't assign this value to the result. So it acts like an if-else statement. And let's watch this run. So I'm going to come over here and compile the program again. And then we're just going to run the program. Are you hungry? No. Is there cake? Yes. Then it says eat cake as expected. If you want to check out this particular program, I'm going to go ahead and put it here. You can pause the video and look at it. Let me get out of the way. You can pause the video and look at it. Just so you guys can kind of understand how this ternary works. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to explain these conditional operators. Then there's also the not operator. The not operator is written as an exclamation point. It negates the result of any Boolean expression. True becomes false, false becomes true when it's used. Realize that if you have a complicated expression with lots of nots, they're harder to read, and often you have to use double parentheses to get things to work well. Also, you need to understand operator precedence. You can combine as many and or operators as needed, but you need to know how the expression is evaluated and that the order agrees with common algebraic usage. That means arithmetic is done first, assignment is done last, the AND operator is evaluated before the OR operator, and statements in parentheses are always evaluated first. And this looks like this in the order of operations. The highest order of operation is not. The intermediates, multiplication, division, modulus, addition, subtraction, relational, logical, and logical or unconditional. But just so you are aware, in the intermediate level of order of operations, the multiplication, division, modulus are on top, and you read them left to right no matter what the order is. Just do multiplication before you do addition and subtraction, and you keep going from there. So you need to do multiplication, division, and modulus first, then addition and subtraction, then your relational operators, then you do equality, then you do your AND statements, then you do OR, and finally you would do your conditional operator if you're using it. And the lowest is the assignment operator. That's when everything's done on one side and we assign it to a variable. Important notes. The evaluation that uses the and operator is evaluated first. So in this case, we're going to check if the age is below 25 and the gender is M. If both of those are true, then this is going to be a true statement because it's an or. And in this case, we want to select the or first. So we want to check if traffic tickets is above 2 and the age is less than 25. All right, so you put those in parentheses to force an order of operations change. All right. You can also use a conditional statement to control assignment of a variable within a constructor. In this employee class here, we've passed in a number and a rate. And if we don't pass in the correct number, it's going to assign, like if the number is less than the max employee number, it's going to assign number to employee number. Else, we're going to give that employee the 9999 number. And the same thing is true with the max rate. The pay rate needs to be less than or equal to the max rate. Then we'll assign rate to pay rate. Otherwise, we make pay rate 0. All right, so y'all can see how constructor has been modified here to ensure that we have acceptable values within those fields. All right, that's where we're going to stop Chapter 5. Let me know if there's any questions. I'm available to work with you guys whenever you need me to. And we will talk to you soon.